Hi, I'm Dana, and today I'm going to be sharing my sales from this past weekend, which was July 8th and 9th. And I had 8 eBay sales and 6 Poshmark sales, so total of 14 items sold. And so I will start with eBay sales first. Okay. Well, I should probably do this on top. All right. First sale to ship out is this Natori bra. And I picked up 3 Natori bras, same style but different colors, same size as well. So pretty sure it was from the same person. So happily picked them up, and they're in really good condition. There is some a little bit of lint, so I'm gonna just lint roll this a little bit. Okay, and this over here. So I was able to pick this up last week, I believe, and the title for this is Natori Bra Women 34G Pink Bliss Perfection Lightly Padded Underwire Lace. Then I also have the style number following that. And let's see. So this took like a day to sell. So, very fast sale. It sold for $12. So not a huge profit, but bras are very lightweight, so they bring my average cost of goods down. I shop at the Goodwill bins. Oh, where did there it is. So Goodwill bins, my Goodwill bins charges $1.79 per pound, and so $12 for this sale is not a bad profit. Let's see, put that in there. And I don't, when I shoot, when I photograph bras, I don't measure them because I just assume that most women know their size. So that also makes it a lot faster photographing and listing, which is really great. Okay, and then I'm going to put the sticker on. So today is the first day that I did the eBay shipping, and the eBay changed from the first class mail to USPS Ground Advantage. So I went ahead and selected Ground Advantage for this item. And it appears that it seems like it's a little bit cheaper. Like it's priced a little bit lower. Okay, and then like I said, I found 3 of these Natori bras, and this is another one, and it's in this really dark green color, which is a nice unusual color. And this one sold to another buyer. I'm gonna go ahead and just lint roll this one too. There. Okay. I did wash all of these bras, but sometimes it just kind of stays a little linty. Okay. And then close this up. Let's see. So this one, This one sold in a day after listing. So title is Natori Bra Women 34G Green Bliss Perfection Lightly Padded Underwire Lace with the style number on the end. This one sold for $14.40. So, you know, a pretty good sale, fast, which I wasn't expecting because I've picked up and listed Natori bras and they've sat and sat for me. And I think what's happened is I think that Natori is a great brand. Even though I look up comps, I will list it on the higher end, and I think that's why it would sit and sit. So this time I decided I'm not gonna, you know, list it super well, not, you know, on the higher end. I'm gonna list it a little bit on the lower end because it doesn't really have that fast of a sell-through rate anyway. So, and I think, you know, that strategy worked this time. So I have one more to list, so I'm gonna try to list the black bra today. So there's this one. Okay, and let's see. So I hope everyone is doing well. You know, making some sales, enjoying the summer, and you know, getting a chance to do a little bit of relaxing as well as, you know, working on your business. Okay, so next item, this over here, is a Free People, what I call a kimono. And let's see if I can find the, it's basically almost like a caftan style. So it's long and open. It's basically a giant rectangle. And it is like a burnout velvet. Very, very pretty. Very boho in style to me. It has a fringe on the end. So I thought this is a really beautiful piece and really nice to just wear over, you know, anything. I think this could be worn year round, and you can dress it up, you can dress it down. You know, able to use a lot of really great keywords on this item. And so yeah, this was a nice piece. Let's see, let me find where it is. I think this was the, oh yeah, okay. Free People kimono, women, one size, black, beige, caftan, duster, velvet, burnout, sheer. And this one sold for $35.20. And it took, this took a day to sell. So this was a really great sale for me. I'm very happy with this sale. And, you know, I love finding Free People at the bins, and Goodwill bins is where I shop or source. And Goodwill bins is also known as the Goodwill outlet. Okay, let's see. This one, I wonder if I could do it a little bit smaller. So I did pick up a summer cold. I'm going to be, unfortunately, I'm going to be sniffling quite a bit. So I'm sorry about that. Hope it's not too terrible. I did take some cold medicine, so hopefully that kicks in. And I'm going to be okay for the whole video. That I hope. Okay, There, I'm gonna try. So I would say, what was it, last week and maybe the week before last week, I was able to find quite a few like Free People pieces, and then also quite a few like boho items, whether they're blouses or kimonos or dresses. And so that's I've been really enjoying, finding those kinds of items, because I find that quite a few buyers are looking for that style in particular. And it seems like, to me, Free People is still doing pretty well, so I'm happy to pick it up. I think for me, the trick with Free People is just to remember that there's a lot of it online. So if I can price it, pretty well, then, the chances of it moving are pretty good. So, I try not to look at too much like the retail price, how much it retails for, but more like what is the resale value. And the way to find the resale value is, the way I do it is I look up sale comps on eBay, and that way it gives me a pretty good indication. I don't think it's 100% or perfect, but at least it gives me something. Okay, this one is another really pretty item, and again, it is kind of that boho style. I can't even remember what brand it is. Let me look it up. Oh yeah, this is Anthropologie Floriette dress, women 8, black maxi tulle, embroidered lace beaded is the title. And this one sold for $25. Let's see, it did take a while to sell in June. Well, not that long. Actually, it took less than a month to sell. So it's actually a fast sale. It is quite substantial. So there's a lot of fabric. I don't know if I can show it to you or not. It's maxi, so it's, very long. It's very heavy, actually. You can see it's really long. It's lined, fully lined. So the top layer has almost like a netting with lace on it, and then it's also belted. Really pretty dress. I think this dress could be sort of dressed up or dressed down. And then the belt, I believe, is almost like a double belt because it's really long. I could be wrong, but back in the 80s, I think late 70s, early 80s, when I was going to high school, double belts were really popular. And we used to wear double belts with our baggy, pleated, high-waisted jeans. That was really in back in the day. We did, I think in the earlier 70s, mid 70s, it was more the tighter jeans with the, the flared bottoms. So definitely went through some style changes, from the 70s to the 80s. 80s got a lot more, well, not a lot more, but some, part of it was more the baggy style sort of came into play. And that's kind of goes into like the skater hip hop style. Okay, there's a little bit of, okay, like that. All right. So this dress weighed probably close to, I don't know, maybe 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds. And I actually chose, I think I chose ground advantage for this one as well. I have to double check. Let's see. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to wrap this with my smaller paper, but I'll give it a go. There. I've been really looking for dresses whenever I can. I've noticed that dresses can be, you know, pretty profitable, especially during the summer months. And I will probably continue year-round picking up, you know, dresses of certain brands that, you know, are desirable, like Free People, and probably some, you know, Anthropologie brands as well. Okay, how's that? There. All right. They, you know, the maxi dresses tend to be a little bit more challenging photographing. So it takes me longer to photograph big dresses. I guess that's kind of the downside of listing maxi dresses. But on the same time, they do tend to move and to sell. So also, if I can find nice ones at the bins, you know, I'm gonna definitely pick them up. So, okay, there's that one. And let's see. So here is another dress. This one is a smaller one. Oh, you know what? I see something on, I see kind of like a pink spot, and I want to just double check and see if I mentioned it in the listing. And if I didn't, I'm gonna need to, oh yeah, there is. Nice, okay. Okay, I did mention it in the listing. I'm just gonna read it. Okay, so I did mention it in the listing. I'm gonna just look again. Okay. Yes. All right. Okay, so I did mention it, and hopefully the buyer read that in the description. All right. Let's do this. I'm definitely trying to avoid picking up flawed items as much as I can, and even if I really like the brand, I'm still I'm trying to be more selective and just throw that item back and not pick up a project, because, you know, it does take time to try to stain treat maybe, you know, sew like a little, a seam tear, things like that. So I'm trying not to spend that extra time. So this one, let me see. Didn't I pick this up a little bit a while ago? Yeah, title is Aritzia Wilfred dress, women's extra small, white, Le Bohème, eyelet, mini, unlined. And let's see, May, June, July. So this took like 2 months to sell, and it sold for $15. So I don't know if it's actually like more of a swimsuit cover-up. I guess it could be, or you know, it could also just be a regular sort of mini dress as well. But it doesn't have a lining or a slip underneath. So okay, but I picked it up because it was, you know, it was really cute. But it is a little scary picking up, you know, white items in the bins or from the bins. Okay. So next is a Eileen Fisher like open mid-length cardigan, and I think it's a linen cotton blend in navy color. Has a little bit of a waterfall front. So because of the material content, this is like a really nice little like cover up for, you know, spring and summer, but it could be worn year round if you layered it. Let's see. And title is Eileen Fisher cardigan sweater, women, medium blue linen, cotton, lightweight beach is the title. And this one took about 2 days to sell. So this was a fast sale. Super happy with this one. I've found that my Eileen Fisher sales have slowed down. So I will always pick it up, you know, as long as it's in good condition. This is, Eileen Fisher is one that I had to sort of train myself not to pick it up if it's in bad condition or, you know, any kind of flaw. And I really like this brand, so that was kind of hard for me to do. But Eileen Fisher for me can sometimes sit for a while before it sells. This one sold quickly. It sold for $27, so this is a really nice sale. I would categorize this as a great sale for me because it sold very quickly, and for $27 that it sold, after cost of goods and platform fees, you know, I'm making a little over $20 for this item, and that's exactly what I want to do per item. I want to sell each item for about $20 profit, 20 or higher. And for me, having that goal in mind has really helped me with my sourcing. I'm a little bit more focused when I do source, and if it's not going to bring me in that amount, you know, I will throw it back and not pick it up. Okay, I gotta blow my nose. Where was I? I'm gonna grab another item. So yeah, and then, you know, I'm part of the reseller Nirvana group, which is run by Daily Refinement and Tech and Sports. And so, you know, those are things that I'm learning a lot of things for my reselling business. And, you know, one thing that I'm focusing on is a $20 profit per item. And, you know, that's really helping me kind of focus, which I really appreciate. Okay, next are a pair of Levi's. I'm not always going to make that profit. And sometimes I do pick up items that are going to be lower profit, like bras and swimsuits, you know, for example. And I pick those up because they're so lightweight, they bring down my cost of goods, and they don't take up much space in my inventory system. So even if they don't sell, like, you know, like within a month, it's okay because I can store it for a while. Anyways, here's a pair of Levi's jeans. I think they're the 571s. I've had these for a really long time. Let's see. It's called Levi's 571 men's jeans 30 by 32. Blue medium wash, slim straight stretch is the title, and they sold for $18. I'm trying to look up the, I don't know. I picked these up before I started entering my SKU. Let me just see if yeah, no, I'm just gonna guess that it took about 6 to 8 months for this to sell. I think that's about right. Would I pick these up again? That is a good question. I used to love picking up Levi's jeans, and I think, you know, they don't move super fast for me, and they don't make my profit margin. So I've been kind of not picking them up as much as I used to. I love the brand, and oftentimes I'll pick up them up just for myself or my family. I'll also pick them up to sell trade stores that I sell locally, or to consignment, my friend's consignment shop. So I do still pick them up, but if I sell it online, I'm going to try to focus on, like, if I find wedgies or rib cage for women, that kind of thing, or if I find vintage Levi's, you know, for men. I had just picked up, I think, an orange tab Levi's, and then I also found a 560, which was more the baggy style jeans. So, you know, and those sold quickly, so I'll definitely pick those up again. But so this pair of jeans, I think I might not pick up again. You know, kind of going according to a little bit of the rules that I'm following right now. I'm going to just add these little stickers. They're priority mail, USPS priority mail. Yeah. And you can order these little stickers from the USPS website, and you can order it, and they will be delivered to your doorstep for free, as well as other shipping supplies like envelopes and boxes. Okay. So, let's see. This is the last eBay sale, and this is a really beautiful dress by Shoji Tadashi. This is the second shoji tadashi dress I've picked up, you know, so far that I'm in reselling. And this one, when I saw it in the bins, I don't know, I just thought it was, you know, a special dress. Let's see, it's an ivory color. It has sequins and beading all along the top. The bottom part is silk chiffon, and it has this really beautiful pleating in the front. It's basically an evening gown that could also be a wedding gown. The back has, again, that gathering and pleating as well. And I think they call this a godette or godet, which is almost like a little bit of like a train. So anyways, I saw this in the bins and I checked it over pretty carefully, and it seemed like it was still in good condition. There was a little bit, there might have been like, you know, a tiny snag here, but it was nothing serious. So I decided to go ahead and pick this up. So I think this is going to be a little bit of a challenge to ship. Let me think about what the best way to do this. I have been thinking about what's the best way to package it, and also trying to think about, you know, how do dresses, if you were to buy this retail from an online store, how would it come to you, you know? I'm assuming that it would come in some kind of like a plastic branded bag, maybe. So maybe that's the best thing to do. But I thought maybe I should try to add some paper to protect it a little bit. I don't know. There. It's very pretty. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try this. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I see. Okay, so I got that. I'm gonna go ahead and just tuck this in. There, and then I'm going to do this. Okay. All right, much better. That took a while, but I don't know, I think it was worth it. Packaging it up pretty well. So, it's in there. All right, That's good. All right, so yeah, so that was eBay sales, and I thought I could go ahead and go through the comments from the last video and give some shout outs. Let's see, that was sold to shipped 75, and it's hello Viddy ZMK. Thank you so much for your comment. So Viddy ZMK says, hi Dana, great sales. Yeah, thank you. Do you have an Instagram? If you don't have one, you should create an account. I'll definitely follow you. Oh, thank you. First of all, I didn't see this comment, so I'm going to go ahead and heart it. And I do have an Instagram, but it's a personal Instagram, where I put like, I don't know, photos of my family and my dog and my cat, and videos of, my daughter's volleyball games and things like that. So I don't know, it's like I don't have one that's just like work related. So, I was curious, do you guys have like, two different Instagram accounts where you have like your personal and then your work related reselling business, or do you kind of merge the two together? I'm not really a huge social media person, but maybe one day I would, definitely think about merging the two. But for me right now, because my reselling business takes up so much time, I'm a little bit afraid to get onto social media, because I feel like I would probably take a lot of time, just looking and reading everybody's posts and stuff. So, that's one reason why I haven't really focused on that. But definitely let me know how you like, Instagram, having a social media. And then if you have two, like a personal and a business related one. Viddy ZMK, thank you so much for this comment. I really, really love hearing from you, and I really appreciate you. Hi, Emily. Thank you for your comment. So Emily says, my son is dorming at UCSB. How cool. Yes. Just drove him from Orange County to Santa Barbara last week. It's his 3rd year. Yes. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. So she's going to the city college or the community college in Santa Barbara, which is like 15 minutes away from UC Santa Barbara. But the place that she's going to be living, the student living housing, is very close to UCSB. So in fact, with the buildings, I guess there's like 2 big main buildings for their student living. There are some UCSB students there, as well as the SBCC students. So anyways, I was curious to know how your son likes living in Santa Barbara. I imagine that, he likes it since it's his 3rd year. Anyways, Emily, thank you so much for your comment. It's so good to hear from you, and hope you're doing well. Oh, hi, Maria. Thank you for your comment. Maria says, hi, Dana. Do you have a link to that packing paper? Yeah, and I went ahead and put it in your comment, as well as putting it into the description below. I know your old paper was from Home Depot, but I'm curious about this brand. It seems a little more sturdy. Thank you. Yeah, actually, I've been complaining about it, but, because of the size is different. But what I like about it is it is a little bit, I don't know, it might be a little bit thicker. And also, I think it's not as loud when I use it. So in that regard, you know, I feel like maybe it's better for the sold and shipped videos as well. So anyways, yes, Maria, thank you for your comment. I really appreciate you and hope you're doing well. Brenda, hi. So good to hear from you. So Brenda says, hi, Dana. It has been a while since I have made a comment. It almost feels like there has been one thing after another. The end of the school year for my homeschooled boys, bathroom renovation, and recently my father-in-law passing away. Oh yeah, Brenda, I'm really sorry about that. Sorry to hear about that. But I do watch your videos. Thank you. I really, I really appreciate you taking the time out and, sending me this comment. It's so great to hear, how everything's going for you. And sounds like you're really super busy. So, definitely love hearing that you're out there and still, watching. I always enjoy your videos. Oh, thank you. Your voice has a very calming effect. Thank you. Almost as if the million things I got going on in my head of things to do suddenly stop for a moment in time and have some fun just listening to your stories and sales. Anyhow, just wanted to comment and say hi. Yeah, Brenda, hi. Thank you so much. It's so great to hear from you again. And, these little check-ins from you guys are they're so helpful for me, just to know that I'm actually, talking to real people, friends and coworkers. So I really appreciate you taking the time out. And, once again, I'm really sorry about your father-in-law. I realize that's really tough one to go through. It's tough losing a parent, especially. But anyways, Brenda, thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate you. Hi, Maggie. It's Maggie Poshes. And so Maggie says, hi, Dana. Congrats on your awesome sales. Yeah, thank you. I try to pay attention when people start talking about all the cores. The way I understand what you said about normcore is that it's basically minimalist style. I'm Gen X, so it's all very confusing to me. A lot of the kiddos talk about cores in their videos, and I try to implement as much as I can when I'm listing. And I think it helps. Also, someone had mentioned that Sonia hadn't uploaded any videos in a while. I went to her last video and she had said that in the comments that she is taking a break. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I also went to the last video and saw that in her comments. So it's good to know that, that she's taking a well-deserved break. I love her videos as well as her wonderful personality. So I'm glad that she is okay. Yeah, definitely. Anyways, thanks for sharing your sales with us and hope you enjoyed your 4th of July holiday. Yay. Yes, I did. Yeah, thank you, Maggie. And yeah, definitely, let's see, super happy that, to know that Sonia is okay. I definitely love her really warm, sweet personality. And, the fact that she was doing almost daily uploads really made me feel like I had a coworker there. I could pretty much watch her videos almost every day. So yeah, she's definitely missed. And the cores, yeah. I think like the minimalist style, it's funny because I'm right on the cusp of being Gen X and Boomer because I was born in 1964. So some sites will say that I'm Gen X and some will say I'm Boomer. So that means that I think I'm in the cusp. And, you know, for me, what helps me is my two daughters. I kind of learn a lot about, you know, different fashion styles and stuff from them. You know, one's 31 years old, so she's more the, what is that, millennial. And then the other one is 18, so she is Gen Z. And so they help me out a lot. And yeah, the normcore to me is kind of like basic or plain. Like there's not a lot of pattern, there's not a lot of decorative flair. It's just very, very basic. And that became like a fashion trend, I guess. And I noticed that even in the high fashion world, they were taking that idea of normcore and, you know, kind of twisting it a little bit. So, you know, maybe it is a polo shirt, just a plain white polo shirt, but it's cropped, you know, or, you know, you take some chinos or something and then they're exaggerated flare or, you know, wide legs. So things like that. So after I saw that was going on in high fashion, I thought, oh yeah, well, you know, their normcore is a thing, right? So I'm a lot more open to it than I was before. Anyways, so Maggie, thank you so much for your awesome comment. I really, really appreciate you and, you know, love hearing from you. Okay, and then yeah, thank you to all the subscribers and the people who have been liking the videos. I definitely, you know, appreciate all of your support. Okay, so I'm going to go into Poshmark sales now. All right, so first item that I'm going to package up that's sold on Posh is a Free People dress. And has this really beautiful print. I don't know if you can see it. Just a very beautiful sort of bohemian style print. Has sort of an ethnic flair. When I look at this, I feel like it's, you know, Indian or Moroccan. Just really beautiful, ornate pattern. In sort of a mini, almost tunic style dress. Let's see, let me find title for this. Title is Free People Dress, Women, Large Black Mini Smooth Talker Tunic, Boho, Open Back is the title. And this dress sold for $30. And it took, let's see, 630. This one took probably about 2 weeks to sell. So this is a fast sale and it's a great sale for me. There was a time when I was finding quite a few Free People pieces and very happy about finding Free People. I don't know if you guys have ever been to a Free People store, but it's really a really nice shopping experience. It kind of reminds me of Anthropology, you know, that kind of, a little bit of that vibe, where it's just the decor, the design of the actual store is really nice, really inviting. So I actually would like to go, not shopping, but I guess, what do you call that? Researching. Oh, this is the wrong one. Go researching at the retail stores. Take a look at what's, you know, there. get a feel for, you know, all the brands and things, the styles that are, you know, currently selling. I think that would be a really good idea for me to do. But, you know, one day. So here is another Free People dress. This one is a little bit more of a baby doll style. So it's more of a like a loose fitting, wider style. And it has white embroidery. These flowers are embroidered. So this is a really beautiful dress. Let's see. Just gonna start the fold. So I didn't realize this until today, but the other Free People dress and this one were purchased by the same person, but on different days. And you know, the first thought I had was, oh no, should I, you know, try to contact this person and see if I should cancel the sales and, you know, bundle it for her and, you know, kind of do all that. And I remembered watching a YouTube video in which somebody had mentioned that when they did that, sometimes they lose the sale just because it is kind of a headache for the buyer as well. And the other thing I thought of was if the buyer requested that from me, I would definitely do that. But since she didn't reach out to me at all by message, I decided to just go ahead and, you know, package these two separately. So don't want to package them together, you know, because in case they're lost in transit, each one has a tracking number. So that's just what I decided to do. So yeah, but I definitely appreciate her purchasing both items. And hopefully she loves both dresses, so I think they're really gorgeous. Again, with black, tends to have some lint showing, so I'm going to just lint roll it. Okay. And I'll go ahead and do that. Okay. Let's see how I can do this one. I think it's this way. This one is too wide. I'm going to have to do it this way. So, I think I mentioned in the last video, there's some things that I'm trying to tweak in my business. And so I'm continuing to list 6 new items per day, but I'm also trying to relist 2 items per day. And basically what I'm doing is I'm going through 2 older items and I end the sale and I go through it and I fix it. I fix the title structure, maybe, you know, the descriptions and things, and then I also adjust the price. And then from there, I go ahead and sell similar for eBay. And then I just relist it onto Poshmark. So that's been something that I've been doing. then, you know, I've also been trying to photograph differently. I've been trying to photograph more per day so that I have more in my draft bank. And this is something that I have to keep working at. So, you know, somebody sneezed in the other room. I'm right next to the kitchen, so sometimes there's a lot of action going on next door. But yeah, so I'm part of the Reseller Nirvana group, and one of the homework assignments Chris gave us was to videotape and time how long it took us to do different tasks in our reselling day, which was very helpful. So, you know, I had to videotape customer service, picking items and shipping, and what was the other thing? I'm probably going to blank on all the different things. Photographing and listing, and then finally putting away the items into the inventory system. So, oh, and I forgot to show this. Here is the next item. It's a pair of North Face hiking pants in this really nice khaki green color. It's convertible because you can roll up the pants, and there's a button tab to keep it up to be more of a capri length. So, you know, nice lightweight sturdy pants with flat pockets. And let's see, title is North Face Pants Women 6 Khaki Green Hiking Convertible Outdoor Activewear. This sold for $27, and let me see how long it took. It took 2 months to sell. So $27, 2 months. This is a pretty good sale for me. Happy about this. Also, I realized that the other dress, the Free People dress, I forgot to mention that I sold those for $30, and they took, I think, it was a same day sale. So that was a very fast and great sale for me. Happy about that sale. This is a good sale for me as well. Been not finding hiking pants at the bins like I used to. And I have a little bit, I think the competition is a lot stronger at the bins nowadays. I think people are picking them up. So that's one thing. But yeah, so anyways, what I was saying was, you know, we're sort of recording and timing how long it takes for our different processes. And it was a really good experiment, or not experiment, but thing to do, because for me, it gave me a very clear baseline on how long it takes me to do my, you know, different tasks. And so, you know, hopefully I can refine my tasks and, you know, get a little faster or get more efficient. So, you know, and then people in the group gave me suggestions and feedback. So that was really helpful. Super helpful, actually. So anyways, next item. And, you know, I will link one of Daily Refinement and Tech and Sports podcasts in the area below. Let's see. Next are a pair of Good American jeans. And these are really super stretchy. They're a nice dark wash. And let's see. These are Good American Jeans, women 6 to 12, medium, deep blue, always fits, good legs, skinny is the title. And these sold for $64. So this is a great sale. They sold fast too. Let me see how long it took. It took a day after listing to sell. And so this is a really great sale. Happy to pick up Good American Jeans. Anything Good American, actually, I will definitely pick up. And what's unusual about this pair of jeans is that it fits a size 6 to a size 12, which is very unusual to me. But I guess, that's kind of like equivalent to a size medium, that kind of range. So what it is these are very stretchy jeans. And I'm imagining they're super flattering when you wear them. So, first time I picked up this particular style of jeans from Good Americans. I usually pick up good legs, but not this always fit good legs. So, definitely we'll be on the lookout for more Good American. Okay. Okay. So as far as my, I want to try to shoot or photograph. I'd like to try to photograph 15 items 4 times a week, and then list 15 items, but put some in the draft bank, and launch out 6 items every day. So that's kind of I need to kind of work out my schedule to figure that out. And then, I really would like to try to do minimal work on the weekends as possible. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so here is a little t-shirt, or not a little one, but t-shirt. It's a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup t-shirt. The brand is Hershey. And I'll go ahead and read you the title. It's Hershey Men's Reese's Peanut Butter Cups t-shirt, medium M, brown, big graphic logo. This sold for $22, which is to me is a really solid sale for a graphic tee. It's in good condition, and it took a long time to sell. Let's see. I don't even have a SKU date on here. It was that old, so I would say it took about 6 to 8 months to sell. I think the oldest thing I've have in my closet is like a year old. So this one I think is about 6 to 8 months old, and it just took the right buyer coming along to want to pick up this really cute graphic tee. I have not been listing graphic tees, band tees in my closets lately. Because they are a lower profit item, and I'm trying to have higher dollar amount items in my closet and store. So when I do pick up graphic tees, band tees, I tend to sell it at consignment or buy sell trade stores. So that's what I've been doing. Unless it's really kind of a special, like if it's a vintage tee. And I don't find a lot of vintage tees anymore. Like I said, the competition at the bins is pretty fierce, and there's a lot of vintage guys. Oops, no, I don't need that one. A lot of vintage guys with quick hands. So, okay, this is the last Poshmark sale, and it is a Dickies insulated jacket, work jacket, workwear jacket. So this, I don't know, I saw this in the bins, and you know, I definitely like picking up workwear things. Dickies, the thing that I find the most are the workwear pants, and I will pick them up sometimes, and they do sell. They don't sell for, you know, they're not super profitable for me. But when I saw this jacket, I thought, this is a nice jacket. It's in good condition. It is a size small, but, you know, I also think that women would like this style too, because I think, you know, the workwear style is also appealing to women. So I went ahead and picked this one up. Okay, let me see. It's going to go in a box, which is good. What's great about Poshmark is I really don't have to worry about the shipping. You know, it's very simple. Poshmark shipping is, I think, is the best. So it's going to go in a box, so I can just don't have to worry about the snaps or buttons or anything like that. It's going to be well protected. There. Yeah, so I also, you know, have been picking up fall and winter items, and I'm going to start to list some of them, I think, because some of the items are really good. So go ahead and list them and see what happens. I mean, this jacket sold, so that's a good indication that people are still looking for, you know, jackets and coats and things. And I think I've sold some cashmere sweaters, you know, lately too. So, you know, I'll go ahead and start listing some things. And, you know, I've had the recommendation to, like, go ahead and list, you know, you don't have to wait for the season. So I think I'll go ahead and try that, give it a go. Okay. I don't know, these boxes remind me of, you know, Q4. And Q4 is, you know, our time to really sell items, right? So anyways, that's it for this video, and thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and you know, if you did, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button, and you know, leave me comments. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, until the next one, take care. Bye.